Previously, my channel has shared many stories about members of the Iranian royal family. Like most exiled royals around the world, people are curious about how they are living today. Today, let's take a look at the life of the new generation of the Iranian royal family, Noor Pahlavi. Noor Pahlavi is the eldest daughter of Iran's last crown prince, Reza Pahlavi, and his wife, Yasmin. As the granddaughter of Iran's last Shah, she has made a name for herself in the United States, considered her homeland's greatest adversary. After graduating from the Bullis School in Potomac, Maryland, Noor went on to study psychology at Georgetown University. She later earned an MBA from Columbia University and worked as an advisor at Acumen, a global non-profit impact investment organization. Beyond her academic and professional credentials, Noor is a regular presence in New York's high society. With an estimated net worth of around $1.5 million, the 33-year-old leads a vibrant life. She frequently vacations in St. Bart's, travels the world for celebrations, and often attends fashion launches, art gallery openings, and other high-profile events. In addition, she is considered a fashion icon, having graced the covers of Harper's Bazaar Arabia and Cosmopolitan Indonesia. Noor once appeared alongside her grandmother, the former Empress of Iran, Farah Pahlavi, in a feature for Arabian Moda. We've covered Farah Pahlavi's story before, feel free to check it out if you're interested. Like many pet lovers, Noor adores her dog, a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel, and actively supports New York City's Second Chance Rescue Organization. In January 1979, the Iranian Revolution overthrew the rule of Iran's last monarch, Mohammad Reza Shah, and established the Islamic Republic. The deposed Shah boarded a Boeing 707 with his wife and a few aides, leaving Iran for the last time to begin a life in exile. 18 months after being forced to leave the country he had ruled for 38 years, Mohammad Reza Shah died of lymphoma in Cairo, Egypt, in 1980. Following his death, his eldest son, Reza Pahlavi, immediately declared himself the new Shah of Iran. Shortly afterward, the Pahlavi family settled in the United States, marking the beginning of a new chapter for the dynasty and its descendants. In 1992, Reza Pahlavi and his wife, Yasmin, welcomed their first child, a daughter named Noor. Noor became the first direct member of the Iranian royal family to be born abroad. Her two younger sisters, Iman and Farah, were also born in the United States. In addition to claiming the throne of Mohammad Reza Shah, Reza Pahlavi and his siblings also inherited their father's vast fortune, which ensured them a life of comfort and security in the United States. However, no amount of wealth could heal the emotional scars they carried. Reza Pahlavi's sister, Layla Pahlavi, and brother, Ali Reza Pahlavi, died by suicide in 2001 and 2011, respectively. I've shared their tragic stories before, feel free to take a look if you're interested. Noor and her sisters, Iman and Farah, had a very different upbringing from their fathers in Tehran. Born in Washington, Noor did not experience the privileges typically afforded to royal family members. Still, she also did not bear the heavy burden of one day leading an entire nation. Although she and her sisters were never able to visit Iran, her family made every effort to keep memories related to Iran alive in the children's hearts. Of course, the best memories of my family come from Iran, so we often heard stories about our homeland, she once said. Noor has a deep connection to Iranian culture, her family's roots, and the Persian language. Whether reuniting with her parents in Maryland or visiting her grandmother, former Empress Farah Pahlavi, in Washington, D.C., or Paris, they would speak Persian and celebrate Persian holidays. During their exile, preserving Persian culture was crucial for Noor and her family. We celebrate Persian New Year and other Iranian holidays, she explained. We take care of each other, often gather together, cook Persian food, respect our elders, and the rules might be more than what I experienced in most American families I visited growing up. In addition to interviews, Noor regularly writes and publishes articles on Medium, discussing political issues in both English and Persian. Noor has a very close relationship with Farah Pahlavi. The former Empress of Iran is not only Noor's grandmother but also her friend and mentor. My grandmother led by example and taught me so much about dealing with the loss of loved ones, Noor said. In the face of everything she has endured, she always showed immense strength and grace. She is an important pillar in all of our lives every single day. She also taught me the importance of respecting all living beings and having deep empathy. Her love for animals and nature inspired me to engage in animal rescue and advocacy work. Whenever I asked her where her strength came from, she would always say she received a lot of love from her dog, Mowgli, which helped her keep going. Animals are an important part of the family, and that is no secret. However, Noor's love for animals has sparked strong opposition on social media, with some arguing that she should focus on children and impoverished people in Iran. Noor clarified that her love for animals is not just affection. I am grateful to animals because, in many ways, they gave me support during the loneliest times in my family. Noor has always been an outspoken feminist and advocate for women's health. She previously highlighted the strength of her mother's decision to discuss her breast cancer diagnosis publicly. In 2018, Yasmin Pahlavi announced that she had been diagnosed with breast cancer. In 2019, Noor told Vogue Arabia, even in healthcare, women experience huge disparities. After her mother announced on Instagram that she was undergoing a double mastectomy to fight the disease, Noor remarked, she created this open treatment platform to raise awareness about breast cancer and women's health. She has found that in Iran, much of the medical care is focused solely on reproductive health, with other physical and mental health issues affecting women being largely ignored, apart from childbirth. In addition, Noor frequently uses her unique position to speak out for the progressive transformation of the Iranian people. She has condemned the current leadership of Iran and its harmful influence on the world stage, stating, "They do not represent the Iranian people at all. They represent their pursuit of fundamentalist Islam, which they want to export and impose on other countries, expanding both domestically and internationally, while constantly propagating this ideology. I want to be a megaphone for the people because their voices are systematically suppressed," she said. The situation in Iran has become so dire, and what I care about is amplifying the voices of those who are oppressed. I am fortunate that people seem to see the content I share, and I view it as a platform to spread the courage of those who are still resisting this regime, which has gained nothing but the ability to stifle and suppress its people. She mentioned that if her grandfather were to see Iran in its current state, he would be deeply disturbed. Unfortunately, like several other members of her family, Noor also suffers from depression. She once spoke in an interview about her struggle with depression. "The last time I was feeling down, my mom sent me some reading materials that taught me how to change repetitive negative thought patterns and break the cycle. Feeling empowered to change my thoughts and emotional responses to different events has been very helpful for me." Given that Noor's father is the exiled crown prince, would she become the future monarch if Iran were still a monarchy? On this question, Noor carefully responded, "If Iran were a monarchy and no revolution had occurred, I think I would become the monarch. I believe that those who call me this today are expressing their support for my family and its legacy. Even so, I will still do my best not to disappoint those who see me in this light and will take on this responsibility to the best of my ability." In a 2017 interview with Tehran magazine, Noor stated, "I believe that my life experiences in the United States have helped me support my father's vision and his advocacy for democracy, women's equality, and sustainable development for the country. I grew up in a society that emphasizes these values, and I hope my country will also embrace them. What I can do is cherish the Iranian values I have and pass them on, and appreciate the freedom I have in the United States, which allows me to be everything I want to be."